Namaste, good morning. Thank you for joining today. Today I'll do something a little bit different. I'll do what Dharma calls the easy combination practice. So it's a very accessible practice, but it's still a complete practice. But there's not quite as much, it's not quite as strong of a practice as I usually do on this Saturday morning. Just want to change it up, and I might do a little bit more pranayama and meditation, pranayama flow today, and meditation. Okay, so let's give that a try. So let's start off by sitting tall and straight. Close the eyes, bring the attention within. At the moment of creation, a divine essence became part of all living beings everywhere. Tune your mind to that supreme divine consciousness that is equally present in all beings throughout this endless universe. Fix your mind on that alone. Rest your thoughts in that alone. You will live hereafter. Of this, there is no doubt. Om Namah Shivaya mantra. I bow to the inner light. Shivaya, Om Namah 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 Shivaya. beings everywhere, be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice to our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering, and may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even more powerful, more meaningful, and even better than meditation, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation to all beings. Do it simply because it must be done for the well-being of all. So let's start off with a mantra for purification. If you don't know the mantra, just imagine that the Guru is chanting through you. Channel the Guru. You derive all the benefits as though you're chanting it perfectly. If you do know it, do a conviction and volume so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and all around us. So this helps to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. So we'll do it 3 times. Each time, if you do know it, do it. Try doing a single breath. So take a deep breath in. Om Pavitra Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smari Pandrikaksham Savahya Bhyantraha Sachihi. Om Pavitra Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smari Pandrikaksham Savahya Bhyantraha Sachihi. Om Pavitra Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smari Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bhyantraha Sajihi. Let's do spiritual breathing in order to establish a deeper connection with the divine essence within. Bring arms come up from the fingertips. Inhale down through the arms, the best of the best. Bring it right into the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the attention of the breath at the spiritual heart at the center of the chest and the right side of the physical heart. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, just the breath leaves out through the arms. Everything they pulled in stays within. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale everything, the best of the best you need, that you desire, all the way into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, hold everything in the spiritual heart. Hold the attention of the breath there. 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time, inhale, bringing everything you need down through the arms. 3, 4. Feel as though they're a magnet attracting everything there. 7, 8. Holding it in the spiritual heart as an offering to God who resides there. 4, 5, 6. Out through the arms through the exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So let's do a few techniques for heating up the body. So we'll start off with Bhastrika breath. This also helps to oxygenate the blood and aerate the lungs. It stimulates the Muladhara chakra, this one. Okay, so here we're just trying to breathe very fast, like a sniffing dog. So keep the breathing very shallow. Do as fast as you can. Whenever you get tired, you can just slow it down if you need to, and then pick it up when you feel comfortable again. At the end of it, we'll do a breath retention. So for the breath retention, we're applying the locks, contract the buttocks, and push the belly button from the spine. Imagine you're bringing the anus up to meet the navel. That's for the root lock. For the throat lock, breathe in deep. As you breathe in deeply, you want to raise the chest, inflate the lungs. So when it comes time for the breath retention, you just tip your chin down on the chest. In this way, you can keep your back straight if you keep your chest nice and high. The tip of the tongue to roof mouth behind the teeth will seal off the lock. Attention of the space to the eyebrows. If you can't bring your chin all the way down to the chest, just do your best. You can also bring a little bit of a pillow there if you need to. Okay. Left hand, both hands in Jnana Mudra, Mudra consciousness on the knees. So let's begin. Sit up tall and straight. Breathe out to empty the lungs. And whenever you're ready, begin. Exhale completely, empty the lungs. Now take a deep breath in, right for the breath retention. Raise the chest, hold the breath now. Apply the locks at the throat and a root. All the attention to the space between the eyebrows. It's as though all the mental, the physical, and the emotional activity were frozen. Slowly exhale. Try not to make it a big explosion in the body. It should be gradual. Now from the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. From the solar plexus again, breathe up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Just try to use your imagination to follow the breath. And we'll do one more round, so take a few free breath cycles in. Continue to be the witness throughout the practice. Just observe everything that's going on. Imagine you're just the observer looking at everything. The reactions of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Breathe in. Exhale completely. Empty the lungs and begin again. Keep going. Try not to move the shoulders too much. Keep the body, upper body still. Exhale completely. Again, breathe in. Fill up the lungs, raise the chest, hold the breath, apply the throat and a root lock. All the attention to the center of the forebrow. The seat of divine perception is located there. If your mind happens to wander, be unconcerned and judging. Just keep bringing your mind back, your attention back to the center of the forebrow. Concentration, like anything else, requires practice, angry determination. And breathe out slowly. Relax. Release the tension in the throat and the root. From the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Follow the breath. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. You can also imagine the power from that inner source coming up from the inhale to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to your inner source. This time, inhale back up from the solar plexus. Draw more power from that source up to the space in the eyebrows. Hold the breath there. Now, use that power to empower yourself, to always do the best, your best, to always share everything with all beings. Everything is meant to be shared. All your gifts, all the fruits of every practice. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Remain established there in your power to accomplish great things. So now we'll do Kapalabhati. This is a Kriya. So this has all the same benefits as the one we just did, Bhastrika breath. This one operates mostly on the navel chakra, Manipura. So for this one, we're really throwing the belly button against the front of the spine. So as the other one was that the inhale was roughly equal to the exhale in duration and power. This one, we're really concentrating on the exhale. The inhale will happen passively as a result of pressure built up by the exhale. So it's like a spring or bellows with a spring. So each time you pump, imagine you're pushing your belly button to the front of the spine. So let's give that a try. Again, if you get tired, you can ease up a little bit, and then you can start again. Breathe out completely. And when we're beginning, we begin when you're ready. Keep going, keep your nostrils very open. Exhale, push all the air out of the lungs. Inhale. Hold the breath, kumbhaka, the breath retention with the locks at the throat and the root. Direct your attention to the center of the forebrow. Exhale slowly. From the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between your eyebrows. Follow the breath. And you can also imagine the power going up with the breath. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. From the solar plexus again to the space between your eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Back up to the space between the eyebrows. Inhale. Bring more of the power up there. Hold the attention of the breath at the center of the forebrow. Again, imagine yourself doing great things. Feel empowered to share all the teachings that have so much benefit with all beings everywhere. Always have that intention, remain rooted in that intention to share. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Take again a moment to just observe the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. No expectations of what you should or should not observe. No attachment to any results, no judgment as to what you do observe. So relax. If you need to stretch out your legs, you can. So that one was quite that one was you can feel that one really works the abdominal muscles as well. It tones the core. So if you can work up to 2 rounds of that for the Bastrika as well. So eventually when you're doing home practice, you can work up to eventually 2 minutes per round. I like to do 2 rounds of each of those. We'll just do one round today because that was, again, a little bit tiring. So if you're not used to it, it could be a little bit exhausting. So next one we'll do Ujjayi breathing. That's the last one we'll do before we start our exercises. So for this one, this helps to build heat. It also helps to improve the capacity of the lungs. The more breath you have, the more you can retain the breath. And then that's when the mind comes into that beautiful place of stillness. So for this one, concentrate the breath between just a little bit below the belly button, maybe a 2 or 3 finger widths up to the top of the chest. So breathing in that space here, feel the whole area ballooning out from the belly up to the chest, right to the top of the chest, and exhale, you deflate. So you do about 5 seconds for inhale, 5 seconds for exhale. And we're going to make a sound of an ocean. So we're starting with our mouth open. So we'll bring your hand together in the Yana Mudra. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Imagine you're stoking the inner fire. Exhale. Now, partway through the next inhale, continue to make the sound, close the mouth. Exhale. Continue making the ocean sound with the mouth closed. Inhale. Feels like you're breathing through a partially constricted throat. Exhale. Inhale. Fill the belly and the lungs right to the top of the chest. Exhale, deflate the same way. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Now, big breath in. Hold the breath, pay attention to the space between the eyebrows. Apply the locks, the throat at the root and the roots lock. Now while holding the breath, can you let in a little bit more air? Continue to apply the locks. Let in again. Make a little more space for more air to come in. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And empty out completely. From the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between your eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. From the solar plexus, inhale up the space between your eyebrows again. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Inhale up to the center of the, this time inhale from the solar plexus up to the crown. Bring the power up there from the source, right up there. Hold the breath there for a moment. Imagine how you're sending out your power to all beings everywhere. Share it with all. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Again, take a moment to just observe the effects on the body, the mind, and the emotions. Be like the wind is throughout the practice. And when you are well established in this practice of being a witness, eventually the ego will dissolve, the identification of the body, the mind, and emotions. Merge with the divine, almighty one that resides in the spiritual heart, that is equally present in all forms. And to make this practice even better, imagine that you are becoming one with all beings, with all the forms that you represent. See the world through their eyes. And this is how we cultivate also compassion towards all. So now, with that note, let's come to standing. So we're going to start off some warm-up exercises to just to prepare the body for the practice. I'll just start to swing from side to side. The arms go out wide. Nice and easy movements. Try to see all the way around you. The arms like heavy ropes in the body. And maybe you can start to go faster. The arms don't go quite out as wide out of the body. And then move even faster. And then just shake it out. The head flies in all the directions. Let's wake up the body by hitting the body, hands against the torso, the thighs, everything. And then slow it down. So now left foot forward, right arm circles backwards. If you need your left hand to support your shoulder, that's okay. But just try to make as though you're winding up to throw a ball. Loose arm. And go forward now. The right foot forward, left arm goes backwards. Feel as though you're holding a weight of 5 pounds in hand to make the arm swing more easily. And then go forward. Now I'm going to challenge you. Take your feet together, arms up over the head. Every time you turn to the right, the arms come down. You can bend your knees if you like. Every time you turn to the left, the arms come up. So imagine you dropping your flower petals and picking them up. So effectively, the arms are spinning in opposite directions. Don't think too much. Just do it. Come back to the top. This time, turn to your left. Every time you turn to your left, the arms come down. Each time you turn to the right, the arms come back up. Good. Now this time, let's move our head. Hands on the hips. Loosen up the neck, muscles. Try to see all the way around you and behind you even. Ears to the shoulders, the chin to the chest, the back of the head to the top of the back. If it feels better for you to do semicircles, by all means, adjust and do according to your condition. And go in the opposite direction now. Good. Now, bring both arms up over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows. Bend to the left. Bounce a few times on each side. Come up, elongate before you go to the other side. Try to avoid making folds at the waist. Come back up. Go to the left. Pull on the elbows. Squeeze the arms into the ears and go to the other side. Come back to the center. Turn from side to side if you like. And then from here, little circles over the head. So whichever movements you like to do, just to wake up the joints. The circles get larger and larger. If you like, eventually maybe the whole trunk turns. Remember, all beings are experiencing this through you, so try to do the best experience possible. Come back up, go in the opposite direction now. Again, the circles get larger and larger. And this fills you feel up to do so. You can spin the whole trunk. Make like a windmill spinning its arms. And then coming back up. Release the arms. Shake out the wrists. Move the hands very, very fast from side to side. Up and down like the wings of a hummingbird now. Good, even faster. Good, now loosen up. Lift the heels. Bounce. Maybe you can lift your feet up off the ground. And come up higher and higher. Push off the roots of your toes. Those you want can bring your knees up. Good. And again. Jump up and down. Be like a child. Always enthusiastic. Always joyful. And then conclude. Now, tap the feet to the ground very, very fast. Like raindrops in a rainstorm. Extremely fast to feel all the way up to the buttocks. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in the best of the blast through the skin, right up through the legs, the arms, the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your body. Okay, one more. Lion sneeze. Allow the mouth to the tongue hang out of the mouth, the eyes go wide. And so this helps release tension. So to tap into your inner child again. Like that, okay? Good. And now just stand in Tadasana. Take a moment. From the solar plexus again, breathe your power up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Remain established in your power throughout the practice and everything you do, in fact. So we're going to tap into inner power for Virabhadrasana. So you can turn to your facing short end of the mat. Turn to the right to face along at the edge of the mat. Fingertips in line with your elbows. At the height of the shoulders, you can either step your feet apart, or if you feel energetic, jump your feet apart. Turn your left foot forward. Virabhadrasana. Look over your left hand. Your arms should be nice and straight at the height of the shoulders. If you're more flexible, you can go down a little bit lower. The limbs firm, the arms straight, as true as the warrior's resolve. Make sure your knee's not popping in. Keep your knee over the two middle toes. from here, press into your feet, come up. Let's go right to the other side. Turn on the right foot, put on the right foot. And again, enter into the pose. Nice and strong. Try to get your hip above the height of the knee. Extend out the arms as though you're trying to reach towards infinity on both sides. Be quiet in a pose. Embody all the qualities of a warrior, the strength, the power, the determination. Again, press into the feet, come up. Good. Step or jump your feet together. Tadasana, take a deep breath in. Always breathe in the best of the best. Exhale, send it out to all beings everywhere. So in these pauses in between the poses, just take a moment to just drink up all the benefits and share out those benefits. Every pose has a certain consciousness. Try to tap into that consciousness. Just look at the pose and try to figure out what the consciousness is, what's trying to express. So we'll do it again. Fingertips in line with your elbows. Step or jump your feet apart. Go to your left again. Virabhadrasana. If you can, go a little bit lower this time. Reach. So line straight. The limbs firm. This really demonstrates the firmness, the strength of the warrior, the steadfastness of duty. Enter into that consciousness. Be steady yourself and steadfast in your duty to serve. So now form fists. Bring your right hand to your waist, and we're going to punch twice. 1, 2. Go a little bit lower if you can. Again. 1, 2. One more time. 1, 2. Go even lower. Extend the arms again. Press into your left foot, especially come up. Turn, spin to the other side. Virabhadrasana. Work the thighs. Have angry determination to stay in the pose. Again, form fists. Left hand to your waist. Punch, punch. 1, 2. Again. One more time. Go even lower. If you have any room left. Reach out. And then re-extend your left arm. Come forward with a sense of purpose. Press into the right foot and come back. From here, step or jump your feet together again. Tadasana. Standing tall like a mountain. Quiet. Steady. From the base of the spine, like the base of the mountain, inhale all the way up to the crown, which is like the summit. Exhale all the way back down to the base of the spine. Be solid and unshakable in your devotion to serve others through the practice. Good. So now we're going to go to the front of the mat. Arms out in front. So now lift the heel, actually come down partway. To your comfortable distance, your shoulders, try to keep them over your hips. Now see if you can lift your heels up. You have to really engage your thighs, here your buttocks, and base your toes. Really press into the base of your toes, come down a little bit lower. Try to get your seat about the height of the knees. Lift your heels up even higher if you can. Be strong and steady. Good. Now, bring your seat down very lightly. Touch the seat to the ground, press into the arms, come right back into easy plow pose. Your hands on the seat. Bring your knees to the shoulders. If your feet don't touch the ground, don't worry, keep your hands there. Your seat can be behind your shoulders. Just to start, remember this is an easy practice. You want to be steady in the poses and comfortable in the poses. And what's more important is to find a stillness once you arrive in a pose where you're steady and comfortable. Bring your attention inward. Direct your attention to the center of the forebrow. This is
is a very powerful center of consciousness located in the center of the forebrow. They say that the seat of divine perception there is located there, your sixth sense. When you have 100% of your concentration there, it may eventually trigger divine bliss. Keep aiming for that. Bring your arms down, roll your way back down. Control descent. You can hold the edge of the mat if you need to as you bring your legs back down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let go of all fatigue. Learn to let go of the effort instantly. Just allow the body to sink down. So we're going to do it again. This time, if you want to go to fuller, any variation you like, so if you're more advanced, you can do the full pose. You can go ahead with your hips over your shoulders. So actually, let's raise your legs up, press down the hands into the mat, and roll back. If it's too much, you can just bring your seat, your hands underneath your seat, and bring your legs up. You can even bring your legs against the wall if you'd like, if you'd rather do that. So, but if you can, roll back into your plow pose. You can bring your hands, join your hands if you can behind your back. Move your hands a little bit, squeeze your palms together so you can get your elbows close together behind your back, and then your seat will come up higher. Try to get your seat over your shoulders. You can bring your hands to your back, your feet go behind your head, either straight or bring your knees down against your head, on either side of the head. So again, whichever version you like. If your feet are on the ground easily, you can bring your hands to the ground. If you're flexible, maybe your knees can come right down to the floor. Other benefit of having your knees beside your head, you can shut out all the distractions coming in through the ears. Close the eyes and try to be unbothered by any distractions coming in through your sense organs, your eyes and your ears. Can bring your hands to your back, straighten your legs, come up into easy shoulder stance. Your legs are at an angle here. Your feet are over your head, maybe a little bit behind your head. Your toes are behind your head. You don't have to come into the full stance. However, some people might find it a little bit more easy to come right into the full pose. If you'd rather do that with your legs straight up, press your hands into your back, your feet, your heels in line with your seat. So your feet, in this case, a full pose. Your feet are not over your head. They're in front of your head a little bit. So bring it back. Sort of push your feet a little bit away from your head. Straight up. Allow the veins of the legs to rest. To do, nowhere to go but deep within, beyond the body, the mind, and emotions. Now from here, get ready to come down. So bring your feet a little bit behind your head if you like, and go to full plow if you like. You can again hold the edge of the mat as you come down, or place your hands behind your back. Control the descent by pushing your arms into the mat. Allow the back to roll down, and then the legs follow. Once your legs are down, relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, imagine you fainted. Let go of all fatigue. So from here, bring your knees into your chest, into your thighs into your belly, your knees close to your shoulders. Rock back and forth a few times on your back. Come back to seat. So this time I'm going to roll back right into shoulder stand if you feel comfortable, do so. So just demonstrate. Roll it back. As you see it comes up, bring your hands to your back. And this time, if you want, you can move to full shoulder stand or any variation of. So again, you can have your legs a little bit part way up. If it's too much, you can do bridge pose. Bring your feet close to your seat. Lift your hips. Bring your arms underneath your body as best as you can. Try to get your chest up close to your shin vertical. If your knees are over your toes, then your chest will be sinking. So try to get your knees behind your toes so that your shins, backs, and knees align with your heels. So you can do that instead, or you can do plow pose. Okay, so let's go back to the front of the mat. And from here, roll back a few times, maybe 3 times. At the third time, if you feel to do so, go right into shoulder stand. So your seat comes up, your hands come to your back, right into your Shavangasana. The mother of all poses. All the great benefits of the inversions. Allow the blood to come down into the head to give yourself all those benefits, youthfulness. Direct your attention to the center of the forebrow again. Try every time in your pose to merge with the form. To find one point of focus on the center of the forebrow and see the perception of divine perception. Pose, bring your feet again behind your head a little bit, or all the way down behind your head, and then roll your way down. Back comes down first, and then the feet follow. Again, relax, take a deep breath in. Exhale, as Dharma says, go to sleep for about 10 seconds. Allow the body to rest. Counter pose of that is fish. Bring your feet close to your seat. Lift your hips. Bring your hands underneath. So again, try to shift from side to side. Try to hide your arms underneath your body. From above, you can't see them. Then sit back onto your wrists. Your palms are down. Extend your legs out. From here, press into your lower arms. Lift your back up off the mat. Lift the chest. And then the top of the head comes down. Bring your attention this time to the base of the throat. Remember, our intentions are often expressed by words. Ensure that your words are always coming from a place of love and compassion. Get your heart as high as possible. You can slide your head, press into your hands. Scoot your hands a little bit closer towards your feet. Push your elbows closer together underneath your heart. Get a little bit more lift of the heart. Imagine you're bringing love for your heart out to all beings. You have to have your heart as high as possible to reach more people, reach more beings. Not just humans, all animals, all beings, all living beings. arms. Put your head, your chin in a little bit, and then allow your arms to go out from underneath your body to the sides of the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax. So now from here, make your way up to seated position. Any way you like. You can turn to one side. You can roll up if you like. From here, we're going to come to a forward fold. So hands behind the back, lift your seat. So you can start with your knees bent, and you can stay like this depending on your flexibility. You can just rest your belly on your thighs and just keep your knees bent the whole time. Any expression you like. You can take your hands, press the fingertips against the heels. Try to get your belly to stay with your thighs. So if you start to, your belly starts to come away from the thigh, bend your knees again until your belly's your thighs, your shoulders on either side to your knees. More flexible, you can eventually raise your seat up. If you're very flexible, your legs are straight, you can press your forehead against the shins as well. Just allow the gravity to do the work. Allow the head to hang down towards the ground. This pose expressing its humility with your eyes downcast, the head low. Have no expectation of reward like the servants. You receive everything anyways. Just continue to offer up the fruits of the practice. Here, place your hands on either side in front of your feet. Just walk back into plank and lower down on the belly. You can lower your knees down if you need to first before you come down. And just rest for a moment. Your forehead on your hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Going to back bending now. Let's start off with sphinx. So bring your head up, scooch forward so we can hold the edges of the mat, the front edges of the mat, your elbows underneath your shoulders. Bring your elbows closer in towards the body, feet together like the tail of a, feet together, actually we're doing sphinx first. So push the forearms down, pull the forearms at the same time as we try to stretch the mat, anchor down through the hips, the thighs. Try to bring your chest forward as much as possible. Look like the proud sphinx. Stoic, ever solid no matter what, and unshakable no matter what is going on around them. They've been there for countless thousands of years, still there. Drop your shoulders down. Now you can either stay there or start to pull on the mat. Lift the elbows up off the mat. Slowly start to curve your spine. Keep pushing your chest forward. Don't lose your neck. Roll the shoulders down and back so the neck stays long. And try to take your head back a little bit. Do according to your condition. You can maybe start to let go of the mat. Press into your hands like you're trying to push the floor away from you. Keep bringing your chest forward. Keep your chest open, your shoulders back. Think of a cobra with those wings on either side of the head. Make your chest nice and wide and open in every sense. Open up your hearts, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And now roll your way down. And relax. Try to move in a way that you don't feel any pinching in the lower back or the back of the neck. So keep on elongating the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Remove all fatigue. Now hands underneath your shoulders, fingertips in line with your shoulders, forehead down. Getting ready to come up into Bhujangasana again, Cobra. So now you can come up a little bit higher or to your full extent. Roll shoulders forward and then down and back, and start to make your way up. And coiling gracefully like a cobra. Press into your hands. Stop when you find your limits. You want to be able to hold the pose, so make sure again you are steady in the pose. So again, merge as a form, become one with the serpent. Embody all their qualities, be regal and wise, fierce and fearless. Feel like you can walk your hands closer and closer. Pause each time your hands pause with each time you place your hands in a new position, hands even with one another, and they can walk a little bit closer in, the hands towards the body. Try to keep your hips on the ground. It's not an upward facing dog. Your hips are not off the ground. Keep your thighs down. Wherever you are is perfect. Just the effort is most important and the intention behind the practice, not the result. Just do your best. And then roll your way down slowly. And come down. Forehead on your hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wiggle your hips back and forth a little bit. Now bring your feet up towards your seat. Bow pose. If you can't do bow pose, you can do cobra again. Take hold of your ankles if you can. And now lift your chest, push your feet away from your head. Push your chest forward. If this is where your limit is, you stay here. Otherwise, you pull on your legs. Try to get your thighs up off the ground. Feel you want, you can massage your abdomen by rolling back and forth if you like. Pull on your legs. Try to get your feet a little bit higher, bit by bit. Push your feet away from your head so you keep this lower back long. Continue to breathe. If your eyes are popping out of your head, you're straining. This might be an indication that you're going a little bit too far. Remember, you have to be able to be comfortable and steady in a pose. Heels in towards the seat and release. Let's do Partial Shavasana. Turn your head to the right, so it looks like it looks like recovery pose. So your right leg and your right arm bends, your left arm and your left leg are straight. Relax. Breathe in and breathe out. Now come back. Take hold of your ankles again. One more. Lift up the chest. Push your feet away from your body. If you're having trouble holding with the bind, just keep your hands free, or keeping your hands on the ground even like this. Lift your thighs up off the ground. So any expression you like. Lift up. Press through the base of the toes, the heels. Just forward. Good. Stay in a pose. When you stay in a pose long enough, it starts to whisper its secrets to you.
heels in towards the seat. Release. Powerful Shavasana to the other side. Turn your head to your left arm, your left knee bends. Right arm alongside the body. And just allow the body to sink. And now, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift up to table. Sit back on your heels and bring your legs out in front. Bench pose. If you have wrist issues, you can keep your seat on the ground and just lift your chest. If you are okay, then you bring your feet your heels about 10 inches apart. Your fingers and toes pointed towards corners of the mat. Pull the shoulders in towards one another and then push into your hands. Lift your hips up. Try not to sag in between your shoulders and your knees. Push your hips up. Good. Knees, the hips, and the shoulders in the same line. Allow the head to go back. And breathe very fast. Make the belly button jump. Lower the seat down. Bring your knees towards your shoulders. Push your lower back up and in. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath for a moment. Contract the buttocks. Push your chin into your chest. All the attention to the space in your eyebrows. The locks, the throat, and the root. Slowly exhale. Relax. Allow the tension to drain out of the body. Okay, so we'll do this one. Another option, if you have wrist issues, this helps. This also strengthens the back. So let's do this one. Push your elbows down. Flex your feet and lift your hips up off the ground. Dharma's been doing this, so let's give that a try. The hips just about a couple inches away from the ground. Push down into your forearms, your elbows, your heels. And with determination, stay with the pose. And release. Good. So from here, sit back up. Cross your ankles, going into twist. So the right leg forward. Bend the toes under and back this way, so your leg should look like a box. If you can lift your right foot up easily, then it's well positioned. Left arm up. Go to your right. So if you can't twist too much, you can bring your left hand to the outside of your knee, right hand on your seat. Inhale, push your lower back up and in. Turn to the right. If, however, you can, left arm goes up, take your arm down. Armpit on the outside of the knee, eventually your back of the arm against the outside of the knee. Right hand pushes into your left. And push the right hand down firmly into your left. At the same time, your belly is coming up higher than the thigh. The center of the chest, trying to line up with your thumbs. Take your left shoulder, the right shoulder, all the way back. Turn your face and chest up. So as you inhale, elongate from the seat all the way up to the crown. Exhale, turn a little bit more. If you're flexible, you can throw your left arm underneath your leg, push the seat back. Turn more to your right, bring your fingers in towards your wrists. You might be able to get your arm underneath your leg if you lean, push your hips back. Then the right arm can go over your back and you can bind. Lock your fingers together or take hold of the wrist. If you want to go even further, hold your breath, lift the back knee up off the ground, push through that left heel. Keep turning your face and chest up. You can do this, of course, with your hands still in prayer. Try again to get your belly over the thighs so you have more room to spin. All levels, depending on your abilities. Now break the pose. Come back down. Change your legs. Left foot forward.
Bend the toes under on the right foot. Again, take the little test of making sure your foot's in the right place. Right arm up. And go either into your simple twist, your left hand on your seat, pushing your seat pole down, right hand on the outside of the left knee, turn all the way to your left. Otherwise, your right arm comes all the way down. If you can get your armpit on the outside of the knee, this is what allows you to eventually take your bind. You can even lift your knee up first to take your bind. Turn more to your left, bring your fingers in towards the wrist like this, and then use your left arm to go underneath. This is if you're just working that. Otherwise, just do the prayer. Remember, make it accessible to you. Be comfortable in studying the poses. Center of the chest comes to your thumbs as you push your left hand down the right and you raise your belly up. Pull left hip back, the crown of the head comes forward. If you want at any point to take your backing up the ground, hold the breath as you're doing it. Don't go too fast, otherwise you might lose control. You fall out of the pose. Or take a bind. Try different things. With your practice, constant practice, you learn your own tricks. Now break the pose, come back down. And Shavasana was a full practice. You did all the different families of the poses, the back bends, the forward bends, the twists, the standing poses. So you've hit it all. And now the Shavasana. So just lie on your back. Arms beyond the edges of the mat, the feet wide. The toes can fall beyond the edges of the mat, the hands about a foot away from the body or so. The palms facing up. Just you're receiving everything. The best, the best. So now we'll do a little bit of a mini yoga nidra in order to promote healing. And this is an active form of meditation, so we try to remain alert during instructions. So it's just a deep relaxation. So maybe not quite the yoga nidra, but we're just allowing our attention to go to different areas of the body. So remain alert. So just bring your attention to the right foot now. The toes, the right foot. Big toe, second, third, fourth, and fifth toes. All relaxed, loose, limp. The foot just hanging off the ankle, dead-like. The lower right leg. Wherever you direct your attention is where the prana goes. And send intention release as well. The thigh, heavy, the right thigh. Now the left foot, the toes of the left foot, all limp, lifeless. Left foot, relaxed, hanging off the ankle. Lower leg feels all the muscles are like jello, soft. Just hanging off the bones, all the flesh. The left thigh, heavy. The pelvis, hips, the seat, like an anchor, pulling everything from the hips all the way down to the feet down, sinking into the ground, lifeless, so heavy it's not even possible to move anything below the waist.
loose, relaxed, no tension. The hand, the right hand lifeless as well, limply hanging off the wrist, right forearm, upper arm, the whole arm just hanging off the shoulder, lifelessly suspended, like dead weight, just hanging, dead-like. Your left hand now, the fingers, from the thumb down to the baby finger, all the fingers loose. The hand also lifeless, soft. The lower arm, the forearm, relaxed completely, soft, all the muscles. Feel as though they dissolved. And same with the upper arm. The whole left arm suspended loosely, hanging lifelessly off the shoulder. Now the back, the whole back sinks down heavily. Even the lower back, where there's a natural curve, feels all the organs are just falling into that area. Everything just sags from their own weight. All the organs within, heavy as well, as though they were waterlogged. Become sluggish and slow. Everything's still. Only the chest is light. So even the breath of a mosquito could move it. Everything else just heavy, lifeless. The neck relaxed, no tension, no strain anywhere around the neck. All the muscles soft. The head heavy on the ground. All the muscles of the face relaxed. The forehead, no signs of tension or anxiety whatsoever. Eyebrows, eyes, everything relaxed. The eyes just gazing into the inside of the eyelids, seeing nothing. Nose, the cheeks, the mouth, soft, the jaw relaxed. No clenching, no grinding of the teeth, the throat, quiet. The mind quiet as well. Just observe the activity of the mind now. No expectation again as to what you should observe. No concern as to what you do observe. No judgment as to what you do observe. Be again like the witness. Unbothered, unjudging. true self is nothing that you can perceive. Its nature is infinite, immutable, stainless. Stay attuned to that supreme divine essence that's within. And see that divine essence in all beings everywhere. The sign of self-realization, which is the goal of yoga, is when we see the divine everywhere. And we have boundless love and compassion towards all. So this is what we're trying to cultivate through this practice, seeing God in all beings, in all forms. So now let's make our way back up to seated position now. In a way that is gentle, that is quiet. Make your way back up to seated. Keep your eyes closed throughout the transition. So direct your attention now to the crown. We'll do a few rounds of the sound by chanting the sound sum, which helps to promote mental sharpness. Why that is important is that it helps us to understand the nature of the true self. Our discernment improves. We're able to distinguish what is real from what is not real. What is the true self and what is illusion. Everything in this physical world, in fact, is illusion, is not the true self. And what is desiring, what we're experiencing, our emotions, our sense organs, is not the true self either. So now bring your attention to the crown. You can, if you like, picture a violet light there as well. This is the color that's associated with that center of consciousness, that chakra, the crown. So just allow the sound to ride the breath. Make it long and loud and clear. Imagine that you're trying to reach all beings. All beings are going to feel the vibrations produced through your chanting. So concentrate on the last part of the sound, latter part of the sound, that sound especially to produce those vibrations. Feel the whole top of the head vibrating. Inhale. Some. Even though the sound has disappeared, imagine the vibrations are still doing their work, still going out to reach all those beings throughout this endless universe. Let's do it again. Inhale. Some. Once again, inhale. Some. through us and receive the benefit of the mental sharpness. Now picture an Om symbol, however you want to picture it. Maybe it's made of gold, maybe it's made of diamond. Something that reflects the light and breaks it down into all its colors of the rainbow. For it is said that the Om contains all the colors of the universe. Just see all the different colors reflected in that Om. Now start to hear it in your mind, the Om. It's said that the Om contains also all the sounds of the universe. So imagine all the sounds, all the tones merging together into this beautiful, harmonious sound. Like the earth, like the sound of the universe. Try to hear it in your mind. Start to feel now the vibration of that Om within. For it is said that the Om contains all the vibrations of the universe. We're all vibrating at everything everything is vibration. So however subtle, feel, try to imagine that all of us are affected by those vibrations. Break everything down. Imagine you put everything, as Dharma says, in a celestial blender. Can't tell one thing from the other. Ultimately, all boils down to vibration. So we are all the same source, all that infinite divine source. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining.